Today we are in War Thunder, and today we're actually going to be attempting to land some planes on some aircraft carriers that, yeah, you shouldn't actually try. So these are going to be planes that aren't naval bombers, aren't naval fighters, are just normal planes, and yes, normal aircraft carriers. So let's go ahead and take off in this Hampton and attempt our first landing. Let's go. Okay, so I think it is probably worth mentioning, I haven't played War Thunder very much recently, and when I say very much, I mean I haven't played War Thunder in months, especially flying. We've pretty much done no flying, but anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing into the sky and see what we can actually get up to. I'm assuming we'll be able to land this. Maybe. I don't know. If not, I guess I die, that guy back there dies, and the guy above his head also dies. Everybody dies, but we should be fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn into this. That was kind of a crazy turn, but that should be fine. Here we go. We're going to line up on the aircraft carrier, which is the one in the center, right? And we're going to see what kind of landing we can do. So let's go ahead and drop our flaps down to combat, I suppose. Yeah, I would like to drop them even lower, but never mind. And yeah, let's slow down as much as possible, I guess. We are going to drop our landing gear down as well. And then hopefully we can actually drop our flaps down to landing. There we go. High speed retract landing gear. We don't have to do that because we've actually managed to lower it down enough anyway. We're going to lower ourselves down quite a bit more than we currently are. We're going to speed up our throttle a little bit. Up to 50%. And hopefully we can land this. I'm assuming we will be able to, but I really don't know. I don't know what the landing speed of this plane is. I know nothing about it. In fact, I don't even know if I've got this plane unlocked. That's the crazy bit. Anyway, here we go. We're going in relatively slow, 145 kilometers an hour. I'm raising the nose quite a bit to hopefully get just over to it. And I'm going to cut the throttle now. There we go. Okay. Okay. We've bounced. And... oh, we were so close. We were so close. Unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. Alright guys, we are going to attempt it again. Let's hope that this time we do actually land. I'm assuming that we will be able to stop in time. I'm not sure though. I think we will actually legit have to stall this down onto the deck. Unfortunately, but that's fine. That is okay. It is a problem as well that the British carrier is actually kind of small. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it too much. Right, we need to slow down even more. I need to actually drop the landing gear down. I'm going to go ahead and drop the flaps down to landing. And we are going to attempt an actual landing here. Here we go. So I want to fly in relatively low. Okay, we are sort of stalling out here. That's not amazing. Okay, we are going in a lot lower than we were last time. That's fine. Okay, cool. We're up to 137 kilometers an hour. We're then going to raise the nose and cut the throttle. Oh, we bounced. But... no, the brakes aren't strong enough. Oh, maybe they are. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. Okay, right. We're going to go ahead and give up with this plane. But let's try something else. That was close, though. That was really close. Okay, our next aircraft is here. This is the B-25J. Let's go ahead and get this thing into the sky. And obviously, we'll attempt to land this on the aircraft carrier as well. This time, though, we are on an American aircraft carrier, which should be slightly bigger, giving us more of an area to land, and hopefully the brakes on this thing are better than on the Hampton. Who knows? Let's get into the sky and see what we can do. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a weird turn, but we're going to go ahead and do it here. This should bleed a load of speed if we do it quite tightly, which is Yeah, kind of an interesting maneuver, but yes, there we go. We're also going to drop the flaps down, and we're going to give it a little bit of a wiggle to try and slow down a little bit more. We're up to 290 kilometers an hour. We're going to go for the left carrier, and hopefully we can slow down enough to actually land on that. I'm going to drop the gear down now. Going to drop the flaps down to landing, and we're going to see what happens here. My throttle is literally at 0. We are currently gliding into a landing. Is this gonna work? Let's throttle up to about 47%, which honestly is quite high. We are still losing altitude though. I'm gonna floor it. And then cut the throttle again. Oh no. What the heck just happened? Wait, what is going on? What was that? What just happened? We need to try again. Oh, we're in the air. Alright guys, here we go again. So this time we are actually going maybe too quick, to be totally honest with you. We are going very, very fast. But dropping the landing gear down and dropping everything down at the same time, like the flaps even further to landing, might give us more of a chance here. I'm also going to wiggle on our way in, and we're just going to go ahead and plonk it down. We're going to ram it into the ground. What in the world? Wait, this aircraft carrier is too... I don't know what's going on with it. We can't land on that one. Alright, coming in from the wrong side this time. We're going to try and land on the one that is a little bit further out. This guy right here. They do actually appear to be moving, which isn't something that I accounted for. But yes, let's go ahead and attempt a landing here. We're going to dive down. Here we go. We're going to try and bleed the speed by climbing back up again real quick. And then we'll dive, hopefully, onto the... Oh, the deck works on this one. Alright, I wasn't actually expecting that. Alright, that was bad. That was really bad. Alright, here we go again. This is probably my last attempt in the B-25. I maybe should have done some practice attempts at this, but I wanted to be kind of authentic in the way that I represented this. I have not played this game very much recently at all. But I used to be pretty good at landing on aircraft carriers. Unfortunately, I guess that skill has departed, and I am no longer any good at landing on aircraft carriers because I failed again. Oh, zoom past. There we go. Right, okay. We can do this. I'm going to try one more time. Okay, landing gear is going to go back down. There we go. Awesome. And I guess we need the flaps to go down to landing. There we go. It's going to be quite a tight turn, unfortunately, because I didn't actually fly that far away. We've been 70% throttle this whole time, and our speed hasn't really changed an awful lot. So I'm actually going to go ahead and drop it down to 50 to 40. Alright, we're going in for a landing. Here we go. Center line. Here we go. I feel like we're going too fast. I'm going to cut the throttle. Oh, no. Maybe I should have been shooting to slow us down more. Never mind. Okay, maybe the dumbest landing attempts are actually the best landing attempts. So we're coming in from the wrong side. We are throttled up. We don't have our landing gear down. Let's do that. Flaps are going to go down to landing. And we're going to attempt to land it from here, which is insane. But let's go ahead and try and chop off our wing at the same time. Hey! Oh, no. We were still going too fast. We're going to slide off. Okay. Yes. No more attempts in the B-25. Okay, so this is no B-25, this is an A-20G. Let's go ahead and try and land this instead. I have had success with this in the past. I have managed to land one of these on an aircraft carrier before, so we must be able to do it again, right? Surely. Let's do it first time. That'll be easy. Alright guys, we're doing the turn in. We are still going actually quite fast. Let's go ahead and try and slow ourselves down by wiggling a little bit. Here we go. We will throttle up a tiny bit, but we're also going to go ahead and put the flaps down to combat. There we go. And we are wiggling even more. Right, that seems like enough. I think this thing can actually fly slower than the B-25, or at least it seems that way anyway. So we're slowing down even more. We're going 200 kilometers an hour. Still pretty quick. It still feels quite fast. This thing seems so much lighter than the B-25. Right, okay, cool. Well, we're going in. The tail on this thing is quite large, I will say. So that's interesting. I throttled up a little bit just to get us over the hump. Hey! Yes! Landed! I would say that counts. I mean, clearly that is a very bad landing, but I would say we did it. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna say that's a landing. Even though I probably shouldn't. But yeah. Let's move on to the next plane. Okay, so the next plane was actually this one. I really wanted to try it out. It's the CR-42, which might have been the fastest biplane? I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to attempt to land, because there is no aircraft carriers, we're going to attempt to land on one of those. It seems like a really, really bad idea, but we're going to come in from behind them, and we're going to attempt to, like, stall out into it. I don't know whether that's a good idea at all, but maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who knows? Okay, so we're turning around and we are flying towards the ship. We're going to go for the one on the right. We have no flaps because this plane just doesn't have any, but that's fine. We're going to try and fly over the bridge, and then we're going to dive down and hopefully just put it down on the deck. Okay, so over the bridge. It does have masts. Ah, I mean, it kind of landed. It did kind of land. I want to try that again. Alright guys, so we're gonna have to do a different approach to this, unfortunately. Like a relatively different, I don't know, small approach? Small difference. That's what I'm trying to say. Before we do that though, let's go ahead and just do some shots at this guy just for fun. There we go, we've shot him a bit, that's good. Let's go ahead and cut our engine, and we will try and stall out onto the ship again. What we're gonna do this time though, is we're gonna try and like slide our way on. So we're gonna have to fly alongside. We're actually going to go for the one on the right. I did want to do it over to the left, if that makes any sense. Let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Yeah, alright, here we go. So we're going to try and, like, pull up and go left. Yes, I would say that is what I was asking for. I think that counts. I think that counts. Even if it shouldn't. That counts. Alright, cool. I'm saying that that's okay. I want to try again. I want to land with my actual wheels down on the ground. I don't care if the propeller dies. I don't even care if the wing falls off. I just want to be the right way up this time. Let's try again. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and throttle all the way down to 0. We have turned in, and now we're going to do our run again. Is it going to work this time? Who knows? So I could even attempt to land on the back of one of these. It would be a bit of a struggle, but we could try. We're going in. Alright, we have no engine throttle on, obviously. Alright, we're going to try and ramp it over to the left. Yes. That is pretty much exactly what I wanted. We've landed. We did it, guys. We did it. Look at that. I landed on a cargo ship in War Thunder. Very nice. I mean, to be honest, this was actually easier than trying to land some of those planes on aircraft carriers. So let's get back to that. And here we are. This is a B-17, but it is for the Japanese. And the main reason that I went for this one is because A, we can actually test fly it. And B, the Japanese have really long carriers, so we should be able to actually land this thing. I've done it multiple times, so we should be able to do it this time, hopefully. Okay, I think we're far enough away. Let's go ahead and start turning in and going for it. Now, it is worth mentioning, I do think these ships are actually moving way faster than any of the other previous ones. From the smoke trail of that carrier anyway, it looks like it's going at a pretty decent speed. So, we're going to go ahead and turn in, and we're going to attempt a landing. Yeah, here we go. So, let's go ahead and cut our throttle completely while we turn. We're overloading, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and put our flaps to combat, sure. There we go. And we will slowly glide down to our rest, which is going to be right on the deck. Also, I am going to open up the bomb bay doors and hopefully drop the bombs before we get there, because that will release some of the weight that we currently have in us. Yeah, I guess. So if everybody's ready, here we go. We can just drop these guys now. There we go. Hopefully they don't rearm in time. I'm also going to go ahead and drop the landing gear down, because we kind of need that. And I would really like our flaps to go to landing, because that's going to help us out quite a bit. Is there an interior on this thing? There is, but not a very good one. Alright, cool. Right, we're at pretty much stall speed now, so we're gonna have to try and maintain this kind of speed, whilst also losing altitude a little bit. Here we go, this seems pretty good. Yeah, we're still losing altitude, but we are maintaining speed, which is excellent. Alright, so far so good, guys. So far so good. Look at us go, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Alright, we gotta speed up a little bit more, because we are seemingly slowing down and also losing altitude, which isn't the best. Alright, drop our throttle a little bit. Okay, I think our bombs have just rearmed, and that has messed with the way this thing flies. Whoa! That messed with it so much! Please don't... Oh. Okay, so our bombs got rearmed mid-air there, and we sort of just fell out the sky. Okay, well, let's do it with bombs on then. That's annoying. Okay, so this time we are going to keep our bombs, actually inside the aircraft. We're not going to drop them just before or anything like that. Our engines are currently overheating. Don't worry about that too much. And this time we are going to do it. I think this should work. Don't worry about it too much. But I think we are going to actually be able to land this. With that being said, I do want to mention that the tail on this isn't actually in the way. Whereas on the A20, it was definitely in the way. Which is really weird. It's really, really strange. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and actually just cut this completely. We're going to put our flaps to landing. Our engine has been cut. And now we're going to speed up to... I guess like 40, 50... Oh no, this is bad. Alright, I'm going to cut the engine again. Cut the engine completely. We're going down. That's fine. Now I'm going to start the engine up again. And this time we are gonna land. Here we go. So yeah, you can see that the actual aircraft carrier itself is quite quick. It's really fast. And we are down on the deck. There we go. If we can, I need to brake a little bit quicker than this, but it is working fine. And we have indeed landed. It's actually really easy to land on the Japanese carrier with a B-17, but yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. We did it. So what I kind of want to do is reverse. I know that's not really a possibility, but yeah. Also, indicated airspeed is currently 55 kilometers an hour, so this thing is traveling quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Okay, well, I mean, this worked. The last thing that I want to do today is actually try and land a naval fighter on the British one, which isn't something that I've actually done. So let's get a swordfish and see what we can do. Oh my goodness, we actually get to take off from the deck of an aircraft carrier with this thing. Haha, nice, that's sick. So we are in the sky, that's good. Let's go ahead and continue to turn around. And we will attempt to land this thing back down. Does it have a hook? It does have a hook. So I guess that goes down if I press G? I don't know, how do I lower the hook? No air brake, flaps raised. I'm not sure. I don't know how we lower. Oh no, it's down. It is down. Okay, well, we turned around very quickly there, so let's fly away a little bit. We'll then turn around and we'll come land. Sure. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a crazy maneuver in a swordfish, but here we go. We're turning around. Very nice. Let's go ahead and press G. Hopefully our... Yeah, it has come down. That's excellent. And we're going to attempt a landing. So, I guess there is arresting wires down there. There is indeed. We're going to come in relatively fast, 200 kilometers an hour. Sure. We're going to dive down. We're then gonna try and hit, like... That was a really, really bad attempt. Holy! Yeah, that sucked. Our engine doesn't work anymore. That was really bad. I don't know why I did that. What's wrong with me? Oh, whoops. Jesus. Maybe I just wanted to be catapulted off again. Maybe that was the case. I don't know. But yes, we're in the sky again. Let's do a proper landing this time. That was dumb. Also, can I just say that the interior on stuff like this just amazes me. I really like it. I really do. The fact that you've got all of the controls in here, everything looks sick. You can have a little look around if you need to. You can look outside, you can look on your wings. And you can also look at the guy behind you, question mark? Oh, you can't actually see him. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. The detail inside of here is just really cool. I really like it. Right. Maybe we should try and land in first person. This could be cool. Alright, we're going in for a landing. Here we go. I've cut the throttle completely. That's fine. I can see the aircraft carrier. And we're going to do a landing. I'm actually going to come in at a lower altitude to begin with. And we got this. We totally got this. Here we go. So we're going to try and hook it. There we go. We did hook it, but we lost our propeller. That's kind of sad. But we did it. That's nice. Not the best landing. A pretty bad landing, but I don't know. If I was used to it, maybe I'd do better. But yeah, this is actually a really fun video. I do want to do some more War Thunder videos, so if you guys want to see them, let me know in the comments down below. But for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.